This is CBC Toronto News.
Good evening and happy Thanksgiving. Fiat Chrysler workers are spending this holiday waiting for news. Employees at the Brampton, Etobicoke and Windsor plants could be going on strike at midnight if their union and their bosses can't reach a new collective agreement. Nick Bouvert is on the story for us tonight. So Nick, Unifor is giving updates every few hours through this evening, and the last one wasn't all that great.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. We're now less than 6 hours away from this midnight deadline, and it looks like Fiat Chrysler and Unifor are still pretty far apart here on a new deal that would affect close to 10,000 workers at plants in Etobicoke, Brampton, and down in Windsor. Unifor here is looking for a deal that would match the one they reached with General Motors just last month. That would include a new schedule for pay raises for employees and, critically, some new investment into the Canadian auto sector. That would mean, in this case, new investments into the Brampton and Etobicoke plants. Here's what we heard during the last update just a little over an hour ago.
Fiat Chrysler has failed to make an offer that meets the economic pattern that we secured with General Motors, and it has not made an investment commitment. While we have made progress, we are not there yet.
And Nick, Denise Hammond also telling employees to be prepared to strike.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. They're putting quite a bit of pressure, it looks like, on FCA right now. There was no talk during the last update about midnight being illegal, putting workers in a legal position to strike, or any allusions at a possible extension. They were very clear, in no uncertain terms, saying that if there's no deal by midnight tonight, the workers at those three plants will walk off the job. Here's what a few of them had to say at the minivan plant down in Windsor.
It's not something we want to do, but if we don't get what the union is asking for, it's almost a no-win situation. We have to go on strike.
We just want to keep working. We want to keep competitive. We want to keep in the business. We're going to do what we got to do.
Fiat Chrysler says they're not going to give us an update while the negotiations are ongoing, but we are expecting to hear from Unifor again at 8 p.m. tonight. We'll bring you the latest during our late local newscast at 11 o'clock tonight and on cbc.ca/Toronto. Reporting live from the Sheraton Hotel on Queen Street, I'm Nick Boisvert. Mike, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Nick.
CTV News with Colin DeMello and Andrea Case.
On to a developing story we are monitoring tonight. In just hours from now, thousands of Ontario auto workers are set to go on strike, causing a major labor disruption. More than 9,000 workers at the Fiat Chrysler facilities in Brampton and Windsor are poised to walk off the job at midnight. Talks to reach a labor deal continue tonight, but Unifor, the union representing the workers, said Fiat Chrysler is resisting matching any of the increases that General Motors agreed to just last month.
Fiat Chrysler has failed to make an offer that meets the economic pattern that we secured with General Motors, and it has not made an investment commitment. While we have made progress, we are not there yet.
In the labor deal with General Motors, unionized workers negotiated 2% pay increases over the next 4 years. Again, this current negotiation involves more than 9,000 Fiat Chrysler workers in Brampton and Windsor. They are poised to walk off the job at precisely 12:01 a.m. Be sure to tune in to the 11:30 news tonight for any updates.